Well, this is my final DMZ showcase of stats, or showcasing my final DMZ stats. So, this was definitely one of the most fun game modes that I've ever played. I'd say it's one of the best things Call of Duty's ever put out. Massive props to Infinity Ward for making this. Hope to see it return later in the future. But DMZ, 10 days play, 12 hours, 5 minutes, 830 deployments. IXL success ratio 1.64. AQ soldier kills 26,262. Deadliest weapon was the Victus. So yeah, highest AQ kills 29, highest XL straight 10. I tried not to kill operators unless I absolutely had to, but I think we all know how that went later down the line. DMZ was definitely like just a really good game mode that they added. But missions wise, I'm not really sure why it's only 39% complete because I literally have every mission in the game done, as you can tell. There are no more previous missions ever. It's probably not going to show it anymore if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's not going to show it anymore. But for Phalanx, there was a mission called Stress Test where you had to exfil with 7 or more operators. That was definitely the hardest mission for me to do because I did it when they got rid of 6-mans. And then I can't remember if it was in. I can't remember which category it was in, but there was also one where you had to infill solo and then exfil with at least 6 operators. That one was hard as well. Probably the second hardest. But as far as stories missions go, Fearless was definitely the more annoying one because for whatever reason, this one just was not tracking for me properly during the game's like life cycle. But during the Halloween event for DMZ, which basically was towards the end of like the Season 6 Reloaded update, right before Modern Warfare 3 launched, they finally fixed it and I was able to get this mission done. And I completed stress tests like way later down the line as well. I just found a group of people in a Reddit who helped me complete it. I don't know if y'all like want to see any of this stuff. But yeah, you can also see at the very top, I have Shadow Company, Black Moose, White Lotus, Phalanx, and Crown all to level 30. I have every single upgrade in the game done, except for the one where you have to do stage 3 of 3 is 130 is a 300 contract, so in total it's actually 600. They released this upgrade like way later down the line, but in total I've definitely done far over 600 contracts. Not entirely worried about getting this done, honestly. But I would have to say probably the hardest upgrade for me anyway was probably killing Velikan 10 times just because I wasn't a big fan of building 21. Exfilling the Damascus tag, that one was definitely tough. I believe it was this. Yep. Extract 1 Damascus dog tag. That was pretty hard. But I have every single weapons case from all the maps. Building 21 was actually a pretty difficult one because if any of you don't remember or didn't play DMZ, in Building 21, there was a mission where you had to, I believe it was a story mission, but you had to exfil the hostage from Building 21. And when they put that mission in the game, they accidentally bugged out the weapons case. That they accidentally bugged out the safe that the weapons case was in. So for the longest time, you couldn't even get your weapon cases from Building 21. But Ashika Island's weapon casings really aren't as bad as you might think they are. I would say the toughest part, honestly, is just exfilling with it. So if you want to go for the weapons case on Ashika, probably your best bet. There's 3 different ways you can go about it. You can either clear out the entire lobby and kill the bomb maker towards the end and exfil, or you can do like how I used to do. I would go underground with the castle key, and I would go underneath the castle. And prior to going up underneath there, I would have a personal exfil bot from the underwater ways. And if I was doing this with a friend, I would have him stay out there so that he could pre-call all the exfil. And we also had the fast exfil upgrades, so the chopper came in a lot quicker. So we'd go in, we'd kill the bomb maker, grab the weapons case, and then we would just go down and back into the waterways. I'd take a boat, and then in the process, he's calling the exfil chopper, and we just get on and go. Or you can pick up the weapons case and do the same thing, but you can just try to lure players away from an exfil with it by getting on a boat or something. You could even do it using a scuba mask. Building 21 weapon cases are kind of annoying, but honestly, in my opinion, I think the hardest weapon case to exfil, like up to date, would probably be from Al Mazrah, because of how many operators there are in Al Mazrah, and whenever you pick up the weapon case in Al Mazrah, operators will just start flooding to you, so you have to be very careful. But these 2 are definitely the hardest ones to get. The Vondels is pretty easy, and then the Koshi Complex weapon case is definitely the easiest because there just aren't very many real players in Koshi no more. And then getting the Heated Madness blueprint for the cast-off, that actually surprisingly wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. But it may be difficult for some of you. Notes, I don't know if y'all care about these, but it wasn't really something that I went for. Now, I did play DMZ on my second account as well, and I actually did exfil all of the Koshi Complex notes. And then on Vondel, I'm missing these 2, and I actually have both of these on my alt account, but never got them on here. It just wasn't really something that I went for. But this was primarily like the setup I rocked, an M13B or a Hemlock with a Victus. Sometimes I would use the broadside, depending on if I was in Building 21 or if I was going to Koshi, because it was really good against the Rhino. Armor box, because you need armor, smokes to get away from enemy operators. And if you do fight real players, throwing knives are the best way to get a full kill on someone. Velikan was definitely my favorite operator to use. I had quite a few 10 exfil streaks. But yeah, well, there we go, guys. Farewell to DMZ. Fun game mode. One of the best game modes that they ever released. Thank you all for watching, and hopefully in the future we see this game mode come back. Thank you. Bye-bye.